Well, and look at there. Boom, boom, bam. We're live. Hello, hello, everybody. As you can see, we got Steve Mosley out on Your Mom Tonight. And I heard, if I'm not mistaken, you're putting the smackdown on Your Mom tonight.
The smackdown is on Your Mom tonight. I've got 2 new smackdown rod holders. So,
Woo. So we do what we always do. There's Mike Sampson. Sampy's out there. How's it going? Pontoon Jodi. Catfish Fever and Outdoors. Lynn, how's it going? Cold Creek Fishing Billy, great to see you. Big Wrench Catfishing. My Louisiana brother down there saying, let's go. 922 Crappy Barbecue. He said, I'll see y'all at 8:15. Come on now. It was only 8:03. I was trying to do 8:02, but I didn't quite make 8:02. We got Jeff Beal out there. How's it going? JG Hill. Rebel River Cats. Doug, how's it going? LG Bass.
what's up, Tom?
When I started the live, it took you to Jodi's channel. Weird. It's supposed to be when I end it. 26 awesome people out there. I see the eyes. There's Chad out there. There is FOA Customs and Gear. My brother Freddie out there. How's it going?
2 FOA rods right in here in the front.
Woo! Let's see. Lynn, Catfish Feeder Outdoors, is asking who's fishing. That is Steve Mosley from Indiana. And where are you fishing tonight, Steve?
Just this little small pond up here. It's just north of where I live. Nothing special, just a lot of channel cats. So,
hey, that's a fun night.
It can be. I didn't want to take these down on the Ohio and lose them the first night. If got a nice takedown.
That's right. That's right, man. You're getting known for that now, Steve. You're getting known for riding on your mom.
That's right. It's all right. She gets me where I need to go.
How does your son? I mean, we've joked around and we've we kind of joke around because let's face it, all men are about 13 years old, yeah. Maturity level. And that name came from your son. How does he? Has he been watching the lives and seeing what's happening with it?
He does every now and then. I'll show him when he comes over, and he thinks it's hilarious every time I mention it.
Oh, good. I thought so. I thought that's what would happen. There's OG Sean White. How's it going? Big Wrench says, I put them FOA rods to work this morning. just so y'all know, it handles an old boot full of mud pretty well. Michael Murillo said he's out fishing. Let's see here. All right, there is, I think I dropped it. There we go. There's the link if anybody wants to. The link is right there. Freddie, if you want to come up and talk about that, you're more than welcome. Freddie's got those stickers in, the KP Strong stickers.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Michael, definitely you're out fishing if you want to, or anybody else. The link is right there if you want to come up and talk for a bit. Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh, hello, Michael.
How we doing?
Look at that sunset.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get to fish with Lauren tonight, but she chose Nana Janice over me. So here I am by myself.
Well,
another guy down the bank, he's given up. But I threw my cast net one time. I got some shad and a sucker. So we got some good bait. We're going for it.
And there you go. That's so now both of y'all fish a lot of channel cats. How do y'all feel about bait with channel cats? I know, Michael, you said you're using the, and on one of our recent posts, I know you put cut bait. There's a lot of debate with, and it's just something to talk about tonight. Debate. How you got that? There's a lot of debate about debate.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I've learned from the best, Michael. I've learned from the best. Martin X is out there. What's your opinion? And here's one thing. When we talk about catfish, every channel cats, blue cats, flatheads are all different. So you can't just say catfish and, this bait is. But for channel cats specifically, since you both fish for channels, do you find that you do better with like the fresh cut bait like that? Do you ever use like chicken bait? I know we've seen you catch some when you're carp fishing. What's y'all's opinion on that for channel cats specifically?
I always ramble too much, so please go first, Steve.
Okay. I'm kind of a natural bait guy. Whatever's in the water, I'm going to be fishing. Shad, bluegill, whatever it may be. And here we can use crappie, bass if it's legal. So I'm more of a natural bait guy. Chicken, I've never had much luck on it. Back when I was a kid, we always used chicken liver and stuff like that. But I kind of grew out of that and I always just catch my bait. So.
Well, I think that's a great answer.
I definitely concur with our esteemed colleague's answer. I tried chicken quite a bit for a year, and all I ever got was turtled. Now it's possible I could have just zigged when I should have zagged every single time I used it, but I never caught a fish on it here in our waters. But also too, there's a big carp that just plopped his head up out of the water out there. Dude, I don't have the bait for you.
Of course, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
that's such a beautiful picture there.
Yeah, it looks better on the screen than it does to my eyes right now because I'm kind of blinded.
Without a doubt.
So I think the camera helps out quite a bit. Plus, there's almost no wind, so I'm just swatting bugs away from me the whole time. But getting back to the whole chicken debate, I think it works really great for a lot of people in a lot of good areas. And to me, I'm super jealous of that because it would be nice to just be able to use it at will and not really have it affect your performance. And here, most of the year, I struggled to get shad. Now I can walk 10 feet to my left, throw my cast net, and get shad, and walk 10 feet back over here by where my gear is. So it's quite a blessing right now.
Isn't that awesome? Well, and if anybody wants to care to hear my opinion about chicken and why that is, like y'all are both fishing channel cat waters, where the channel cat is the top predator right there. So it doesn't have to eat things like chicken. I think chicken works best for channel cat when it's in waters that are contested with flatheads and blue cats, because then it has to be more opportunistic and eat things like that. That's just my opinion.
Makes sense.
I don't know if it's correct or not, but I tend to do a lot of reading and a lot of talking with a lot of different people on that kind of stuff because I'm a a geek when it comes to that kind of stuff. But that's my opinion on it.
You're a student of life.
What's that?
You are a student of life.
Hey, you have to be. That's if you're into science and math, I think you kind of have to get into everything. Like that's just how your mind works. But 38 awesome people out there watching. Thank you everybody for coming in. I don't know. It was an interesting subject that came up. That's always one of the top Facebook subjects out there, of course, is all the different baits and what works, what doesn't work. And
I like that inner battle right now between the Triple City anglers, Everett and Has, how they're giving you the different kind of chicken, and they say not to use the other flavor of chicken. And the whole time I'm like, man, you guys need to reach out to Tyson.
So,
Yeah.
there you go. And there's a whole scientific thing with that. J.G. Hill says chicken works best with waters that have mussels. That's one of the other theories out there. I think that definitely could be true. It's a similar amino acid profile. And then, you get the whole Jello and Kool-Aid debate and all that. And, there's certain flavors, there's certain scents that attract catfish. And then there's other ones that I think are like cover scents, like the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is just a fruity scent. It doesn't necessarily attract catfish, but I think what it does is it hides, like catfish are repelled by human oil scent, and they're repelled by like gasoline, bug spray, things like that. So I think when you're using those baits with the chicken, with Kool-Aid, I think those are like kind of cover scents that kind of it doesn't necessarily attract the fish, but it covers the other scents, and that's why it works. Now, some of the things that attract fish, some scents, is like no, JG, I didn't. Let me get to that. But like coffee is caffeine. Caffeine is actually an attractant to catfish. Alcohol, believe it or not, like some people put beer on the bait. That's an actual attractant. So I don't know. And Jello is basically collagen, which is basically just amino acids, protein from animal fats and bones.
Spill their beer on their bait?
Yes, some people actually
They
put
need to
beer
slow
on their
down.
bait because catfish are attracted to alcohol, believe it or not. But anyways, excuse me, Freddie, how's it going? I know I've been doing a lot of reading.
You got to get out the house.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on, Stan and Steve and Michael?
What's up, Freddie?
I know there's a lot of exciting things going on at FOA right now, and
It's
also
great.
FOA related, not necessarily just about FOA, but some other stickers and things like that may have came in.
Yep. We'll show off that first.
Let me put that on full screen because that deserves it.
Come on. Clean up. There you go. The good old 3-inch KP Strong stickers are in. 250 of the 500 I ordered have come in. They're going fast, but like I said, I got another 250 on the way in, so we're going to have plenty. I don't have the list in front of me of everybody who said they wanted one. If you want one and you're not sure if you message me or not, hit me up on Facebook or hit me up with an email, FOAcustoms@yahoo, and let me know you want stickers, and we'll get you some stickers out. I think I've got 167 envelopes I did today.
Wow. And that's
that was a lot of licking and sticking and all that fun stuff.
And a lot of stamps. That's a lot of stamps. That's the biggest part a lot of times is the dang stamps.
Yeah, I actually got 200 stamps today, 100 rolls.
Woo.
So
we got,
and then of course, everybody there, we've had a handful of people reach out to me prior to order them. This was the original hat that I ordered for the giveaway and for Caitlin and Hogleg. But what we did is when I ordered the new one, instead of the circle round looking like a sticker on it, we went ahead and made it big. So those are the stickers. Those are the hats that are in now.
Ooh, look at that.
So it's a lot bigger, so you can say KP Strong, Loud, and Proud. We ordered 36 hats to start with. We've got about a little over half of them already claimed. And the ones that already claimed them and sent me money, those will go out Monday. So those are $20 a hat. That $20, it costs me to order them, getting them in, packaging them, and shipping them out about $17.75, somewhere around there. So at $20 a hat, I'm not really making anything because we're going to take $2 off of each order and send it directly to Caitlin to continue to help her out while she goes through this process.
So there's our friend Realistic Fishing out there. Always keep it realistic, and great to see him out there. And he's just got here just in time for some licking and sticking.
So if you're interested in a hat, reach out to me on Facebook or send me an email, FOA Customs at Yahoo. Let me know you want a hat because those will go through PayPal. That way I can leave the money directly in PayPal and then transfer part of it straight to Caitlin.
And for those that may not know, and there's some new names out there and stuff. That's all for the Kenneth Powell, Kenneth Powell, who had passed here recently, and strong member of the Catfish community, and definitely will be missed. And hashtag KP Strong, and we got a bunch more people. We're up to 51 awesome people out there. Thank you everybody for coming in.
Well, you would not believe, Stan, how many people are asking about the FOA ball cap that's just the iron-on that I did, and the shirts. They're just iron-ons, people.
I know it. That's we've got more response from that than same thing when we've done ours, and but it looks great, Freddie. You can't tell. I mean, it actually looks better than some of the what is it? The Teespring
Spreadshirt, whichever one. Which we're working on that right now for those that want, hats and shirts wear a logo other than the cowboy hat. The cowboy hat, those of course will be done in house. So we do have those in house, and those are on the website.
I missed a bunch of chat here. There was something with Red Bull River Cat's boat. I may just have to get him to put that back in there.
Miss Sharon Chavez is in here.
Hello, Sharon. Okay, Catfish. How you doing? LG Bass 205. What's up? Martin S. Crappie Day Fish on. Shade Tree Catfishing. How's it going, my friend? Great to see you. Susquehanna's out there. Team Snag and Whiskers. Dustin wanted to pop in. I thought he said poop for a second, but wanted to pop in and snag that thumbs up. Just saying hello. Got to get back to the crazy kids and their horses. Thank you, Dustin. Hope the truck's going okay. Jeff Fishing with Jeff Beals out there. Dale Hayslip. How's it going, Dale? Bye. There's a message from you for you, Freddie. And Sharon and Michael Chavez. Greg Burgess, how's it going?
Okay, Miss Sharon, what I'll do, I'll message Mike all the information here. Right
there you go. JG is dropping the link. FOA customsandgear.com. And of course, for anything over there, you can use code 2stands10 or I always get it wrong. It's hooks 10 or hammocks 10. Why do I keep thinking it's hammocks, right?
It's hammocks 10 because we didn't want to go hooks 10 because if FOA wants to do a special on our hooks, we wanted to have hooks for ourselves.
Oh, there you go. Okay, now I'll remember that one. Then you got TSW 10 and Fishing Fever. So there's a bunch of us out there. Proud to be part of the FOA family.
That carp still making fun of me.
Well, that's going to happen, Michael, because you don't have a single carp rod out there.
Yep. Yep. He's so big he can't even get his body out of the water. All he can do is just plop his head up and then it goes down. Either that or his shoulders are getting stuck.
Dale, I've been watching some of Dale's fish on Facebook. A lot of people post some things on Facebook. They may not necessarily put a lot on YouTube, but they'll put some stuff out there on Facebook.
Hey, you remember when you were a kid and you used to like bite your nails and your parents would tell you not to bite your nails? I really think all you got to do is rub some shad slime on your fingertips, and you won't gnaw on them.
That might be a good idea, Michael. That might be the next. We could bottle that up and sell it as a remedy. I bet you.
All right, Miss Sharon, I sent Michael the information with the PayPal and stuff.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no. Holy smokes! Sorry to hear that, Doug. Doug saying last Sunday was on the river, and a giant log snuck up on me, got tangled in my anchor rope, and came very close to flipping the boat over. Wow. Holy smokes. Well, I hope everything turned out okay with that. Dale Hayslip is saying he's on Lake Erie walleye fishing in the morning. Do you have what kind of anchor do you use, Doug? Are you using like a never lost anchor? Oh, we lost. He's back. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. What do y'all see better out there? Do you see when the anglers are on top or the bottom? I always doing it from my phone, but
well, you should put you above me, Stan, over on this side, because if they're watching on the TV, the words and stuff are over here, so it would cover us up in case they catch fish.
Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna have to do that one time. I'm gonna have to try to watch it on a laptop and the TV, because I always just watch it on the phone. So I tend to do things for the phone, but I know that the TV and that is definitely different. But let's see.
It was okay, Freddie. He knows I'm not going to catch nothing.
I don't know.
Look at that sunset we got to watch. If nothing
else. That is what I said. That is just beautiful, man. That's one of the things that I love about catfishing is you tend to be out there during some of the most beautiful times. The sunsets, the moons, the sunrises. You tend to see a bunch of that stuff.
Oh, did you see that carp? He was right out there. He went on his side that time, and he waved his fin at us.
He wants to be YouTube famous. Have all 43 people say hello to him.
Famous. He might be famous Sunday morning.
There you go.
I can't believe I haven't even had a nibble on this nice, fresh cut bait. My rod did move. This rod did move, but that's because a bird hit the line when it flew by.
Yeah, I was just wondering, Doug, because that's one of the for those that have what we use even for the kayaks, any of the boats that we've used, even the boat Dustin's they're on his boat, and that's all Dan uses. We use never lost anchors. They're the kind that have that breakaway at the top. So when something like that happens, it breaks the zip tie at the top. So basically now it's starting to pull from the bottom. So your anchor automatically breaks away. So when a tree or a log or something like that gets stuck in it, it pulls it downstream instead of, kind of pulling the boat around. Little safety factor with those.
And he does make smaller ones too, doesn't he, Stan? Because there he's saying he doesn't need a big one.
He definitely makes them small enough for the kayak. He's got, I think, 4 or 5 different sizes now, and now he's got the Pro Series, which has like a instead of it just being like a little square, it's like a flute that comes out for like your softer bottoms, and it digs in. So, never lost anchors. That's what we use, and not only for the ease of it. If you the only time I've ever seen a never lost anchor lost is if it wasn't tied to the boat and somebody threw it in. That's the only way. And believe it or not, I've seen that happen a couple times.
I sat next to Daniel one night at CatCon, we had dinner. Didn't know who he was. Didn't know that he owned the company. I mean, yes, he had a hat on that said "Never Lost Anchors." Nicest guy you ever did meet. He was asking me about my family, asking me about my kids, if my kids fished, everything. Introduced himself as Daniel, just the most down to earth guy you ever did meet, man. And then next thing you know, Ryan Bortz told me who he was because Ryan was there helping him set everything up and run the booth. I'm like, oh, that was the guy I was talking with all last night. So then I felt, just oblivious. But
there's so many. You meet so many people, especially getting to the cat cons. And I was I don't remember who. I think it might have been you, Freddie, who I was talking to that because Freddie's putting something together for us, and I was like, man, it's just amazing talking to these people and all these different companies that are happy to be associated with you. And we've only been doing this for a small time, and the right from Steve Douglas and Hervé from CatCon to Daniel, you were just talking about, just some awesome people that are willing. They just talk to you. Muddy River, Chris Flores. There's so many great people.
Attacked by shad.
What happened?
I'm getting attacked by shad.
Oh, look at that! Hold on.
Let's see if I can. I don't know how to
We
switch my
can see
camera.
him
Can
in
you
the
guys see
background
this?
there.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
can you see that?
They want to ride the mom.
That's right. They want to get on your mom.
I don't know if something's chasing them, but they are going crazy.
Look at that. Yeah, right there. We can see them.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. They're all over the place.
They are.
Hey, now it's a fishing show.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I would have brought my light. They're jumping everywhere.
Yeah, they probably get chased by either rock bass or striper or something like that if you got it in the water. But the good thing about that is usually the catfish will follow closely behind.
Well, I'm going to just kind of sit right here for a minute.
James Bailey. Yeah, they will definitely work. He found a bunch of shad schooled up, but they're only about 3 inches long. If you need to pop a few of them, depending on it depends on what fish you're going after. You said big catfish, so 30, 40. If you're talking blue cats and whatnot, even flatheads. Who is it that says? I think it's Lyle that says about the elephants eating peanuts and things. So if you get a live shad in front of any fish, the big ones are going to eat it. The big difference with using big bait a lot of times is all you're targeting then is just the big fish. You don't have to mess around with the little fish. The smaller baits will catch everything from tiny fish to big fish, but you're going to catch everything in between. So that's the biggest difference between the two size baits. But there's nothing wrong if you've got like at least an 8/0 hook and you want to pop 2 or 3 of those things on there. That's going to be quite the meal for some lucky catfish out there.
Yeah, Spencer calls it the 3-headed dragon when he puts three little shrimp heads or shad heads on the same hook.
There you go.
And just based on size, whatever, or size of your hook, you may have to go with the 2-headed dragon. So be it.
That's right. Because a lot of times, another subject that comes up a lot, the size of the hook is more about the size of the bait that you're using, not necessarily the size of the fish you're going after. Because you can catch 2-pound fish on a size 8 or 10/0 hook. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Stan3 says, I'd say you're in the right spot, Steve. Find the shallow flat right around there.
Yeah, it's all pretty shallow up here. It goes from about 4 foot up to about 2. So I'm gonna troll around.
That's
Gotta be something chasing them, you would think.
Yeah, whenever I see that here, it's wipers and channel cats that are chasing them.
Well, there's some nice channels in here. I caught one before we went live. That's why I decided to join you guys tonight. And I was hoping I was going to get a couple more, but
well, that's how it goes. The old curse of the camera, whether it's putting out frequency, who knows? But that's always the curse. You go live and the fish seem to know you're alive, and then of course they're going to be mean to you. And as soon as you click off, within 5 minutes, you're going to get a hit and catch a fish. And Buckeye Catfishing said, I was at Rocky Fork at dusk once and saw tens of thousands jumping like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, there you go, Jimmy James. That'll work great. Yeah, a lot of times I wish we could find some. We're just so used to getting those monster shad. Sometimes I'd like to get some down around that 5-inch mark.
Oh, you'd like littler shad, would you? The other day, Stan's like, we only got one. It's about 20 inches. I'm like, what? I was like, you got a monster shad? He's like, well, we only got the one. Him and Dustin, I think it was. And I'm like, dang. Yeah, right now these ones are close, but they're really small. I mean, they're no more than like 5-6 inches at their biggest. So I've been doubling up quite a bit.
Yeah, that's we were able to cut that up into like 12 pieces and still have, decent sized pieces of bait on there. I know, as James calls us up here, the land of plenty. Cool
hey,
cats.
I'm not mad at it. I'm glad you got it.
It's crazy.
205 wild action. Appreciate that. We'll get that done, taken care of for you, buddy. What's up, Monty, my brother? We love our guard dog. I love my guard dog. I got it, the Expo. Had to make a little modification to it, thanks to Monty. He did some research and got it figured out, and it works great. I mean, I love it. It's surprisingly, you kind of skeptical a lot of times on things like that you're not sure about, but seeing it in person and then playing with it in the yard, man, I'm a true believer. I love those guard dogs. If you want bank fishermen, I recommend you getting a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to talking. He's one of the people that I'm definitely looking forward to talking to, getting to meet at CatCon, checking some things out. And that's what's great about the conferences. I know you went to. It's so easy to say Catapalooza, but it was the Smoky Mountain Fishing Expo, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you got to meet some of the guard dog there with some of the pro staff. But 54 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody.
Let's see if that'll help. I didn't plan on going live or anything, so I didn't bring my lights or anything. Yeah, that's a little better, I guess.
We're glad you decided to come up with us here for a while, Steve. Because you never know. You never know.
What's that?
I'm set. I said we're glad you decided to come up with us for a little bit. Always glad to have you up here, especially with your mom.
I enjoy it.
My volume keeps going back down. But... All right, now this is crazy. Now, Michael, I got to go look at the map because I thought that. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're Steve. You're Indiana.
Yes, sir.
And Michael, you're Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that further west than Indiana?
Yes, 2 states.
how is it so light where you're at and so dark where?
Because he's 2 hours west. The sun, remember, the sun rises in the east and sets
Oh, that's
in
right.
the
What
west. It's not coming up, Stan. It's going down.
You can see how living about 6-7 hours east of me.
Yeah.
You know, but mine's down. It's down behind that horizon now. So
yeah.
I don't
Man,
have much
isn't it?
time left. Yeah.
You know what? Somebody, I got to do a short on that one. I'll just do a screen capture of that. Tell me you're from the East Coast without telling me you're on the East Coast. We have no clue. I mean, I think the rest of the country kind of has an idea how the time zones work. You're on the East Coast. You have no idea. Like your time zones? What do you mean? It's dark. It should be dark. We have no clue about time zones. And I think that's what started the confusion a couple weeks ago when it started on the bait shop about somebody's channel was, I think it was a Greenwell's channel that was doing whatever,
Yeah.
and the times were, he was saying the time in Central Time without saying it was in Central Time, and it just started a whole thing, which continued to Friday night, and I think there was even confusion on the day of the tournament, but.
And then everybody mistakenly calls it God's time over on the East Coast, even though God's country is Iowa. So, you know, we even have a baseball field that's been mistaken for heaven. So, but then we oftentimes get mistaken for other states. Lots of people think that I live in Ohio. They don't even know that Iowa is a member of the United States until it's explained to them. So there's lots of confusion points there, Stan.
There certainly is. There certainly is. That's good. I can hear the difference tonight. Stan 3 says, we just got, by the way, I've been saying about we're getting the new internet in the house, the new Wi-Fi. I am loaded up on Wi-Fi now in the studio. It doubled and thanks to all the people out there that when we were talking about it said Verizon had this and that, because we've had Verizon for whatever. And I think our last time we got a new modem and stuff was like 2013. So the guy that hooked it up is like, yeah, you're a little behind with things. So he says the picture looks better, by the way. But I can see even just here, the delay from people talking and me talking and trying to, it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Hey, we got Kaz out there, Parker Pursuits. Big Wrench Catfish. And thank you, Kaz. That's right. Please hit the thumbs up. 52 awesome people out there. Stan 3's been dropping some shorts lately. I dropped one. I dropped one the other night. I was pretty proud of. Of course, it only has like 100 views, but I liked it. Had a song playing, a bunch of clips going in. I actually took the time to, you do a normal short, you put a 15-second clip up there, boom, it gets thousands of views. You take the time and actually spend time on it and edit it and put music to it and do the trends, all that stuff, and it gets 100 views. So I don't know.
Every time.
But I like that one. I think it's got pictures of us and the kids and videos and 205, great to see you. 55 awesome people. Yeah, I think it was Mark that was mentioning that, but yeah, so we got the new internet. We've got new cable boxes and all that stuff coming and new channels and all that stuff, and it's going to be $20-some less than what we were paying right now.
Wow. That's
a
good deal then.
That's always good.
Let's see.
You're going to need that $20 for the popcorn for all those other channels you're going to get.
I know, right? Because I watch so much TV.
Yep.
Yeah, Stan 3 is reminding me, asking me to please not drop my shorts. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
Did you see the other carp jump?
No, I missed it.
Making fun of me now, Stan. You know what? They're gonna go and turn me back into the old me. I'll go get Tone and we'll fix this problem.
There you go. There you go. I don't know if you saw, but you are the carp inspirator or whisperer to the rest of the community. I don't know if you saw that art from One Ton. had caught himself a carp and threw out a big thank you to you.
Yeah, that's cool. Whoa, we got a hit.
Already did, Ed. Already throw them in there, Ed. They're in your box.
That's right. Sharon saw it. She's loving all the videos and the music. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, for those that actually bought hats and whatnot, I threw stickers in with the hat order. That way I didn't have to mail an envelope and a box.
David David Hughes out there. How's it going, David?
And I figured the people that wanted hats would want stickers as well. So
that's right. That's right. I'm pulling a Dustin here tonight. I'm not keeping up with chat very well. Yeah. Michael mentioned the bite, and I just got so fascinated with watching the rods there.
I know. I was wanting to see a fish.
Well, it didn't take it. I'm gonna choose patience. I set it back down. Took all the slack. You see it just bouncing ever so slightly. Come on, lift that rod up. Hook yourself so I don't miss you.
Dave G is out there. I'll give it a chance, Michael, because I know if I got it up on full screen, it's never going to hit.
Well, it works on STANday, but I don't know about about the Friday CatChat.
But we were starting to talk about CatCon and the things like that. You know, what's so great about those is number one, you get to see and try and put in your hands and you know, because you can say an 8/0 hook or a 10/0 hook, and they're all different. You can see, you know, thin hook, thick hook, you know, as far as the wire gauge, and you know, all the different rods with the different handles and the different lengths and weights and composites and different carbons and stuff. And you can see Freddie with the FOA rods hanging 30 whatever ounces off of it, and it's barely. But, you know, that's all great, and you get to see all that stuff. And the other part is just to go around and talk to people. Brandon's Outdoors Adventures, how's it going? Chad Thomason, how's it going? Love watching Chad's stuff on Facebook with getting the pontoon together. Be looking forward to that this fall when he can get it out there. And that's right. That's right. Oh, and speaking of that, if it's never too early to get your tickets for CatCon. If you want to get do I have mine here? Hang on 1 second. Dang it. Sorry. I don't have them right here. But if you want to get your CatCon tickets ahead of time, you can have your personalized tickets, get your name, your channel name on there. You get in an hour early. But to get the tickets, if you use code 2stands, Big Wrench can tell you that it does work. If you code 2stands to get your CatCon tickets, you do save a little money with that. There you go, Brandon.
I know that's an old badge because Hervé doesn't make those until like 1 a.m. the night before they open.
Yeah, that was that was my Kansas City one. I can't find. I don't know, Freddie. Depends on how many people come there, but I want an FOA one this year.
We're gonna work on it, Stan. We're gonna work on it for all of our pro staffers.
I love the CatCon badges. It's like something you can keep as a memento. And I was so busy last year. I tried to get over to FOA whenever we could, but we just got. I went to the door the opening day. As soon as we got there to go say hello to Hervé, and it was just 8,000 and some people through the door in 2 days. Just absolutely nuts. And it's projected to be even bigger and better this year. Oh, that is awesome. Sharon says, we're planning on being there, Stan. Mike just bought me a new seat to get me into his truck. So excited about that. Well, I tell you what, that we were having this conversation the other day about making sure we get a YouTube area together. There's so many people that are putting in as far as businesses being there to get booths, but we'll work something out. We'll definitely have an area for everybody to get together. CatCon is a blast. That's right. So on top of, getting to check out all the different products and getting to check out all the different companies, you can get it in your hands, and then you can actually tell what the differences are. But then you get to meet all the awesome people like Big Wrench and all the awesome people you get to meet there. Hey, Shad Daddy, how's it going? 52 awesome people out there. We're going to be live for about another 10 minutes. Yeah, if you plan on eating there, that can get a little expensive. Big shout out to Uncle Jeep, who was in here earlier, keeping me stocked with the Mountain Dews. I would not have made it through this past one without that. That was I couldn't thank Uncle Jeep enough for that, Michael. About every hour he was coming over. You need a Mountain Dew? You need a Mountain Dew? Sharon's asking if you'll be going this year, Mark. Well, that's true too, LG. The more you touch, the more you'll buy. That is absolutely true too.
Well, now, oddly, last year I think I put my hands on maybe 16 different rods, and I did not buy any of them.
Well, how many of them did you already have, though, Michael?
I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe.
Wow, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, Trish thought I was sick. Like, do you need to go to the hospital? What's wrong with you?
That's right. And then all the merch, Catfish clothing will be there. And that's right. We got to meet the English. We got to meet the UK last year. It was awesome meeting Martin. I do bad when I start trying to list out names because inevitably I'll forget people. I'll say the wrong names. I'll call a man a woman. It happens. So in the last few minutes here, holy smokes, Catfish and Cod says, I walked into CatCon and spent $200 before I even put my stuff down. Wow. Yeah, I definitely do not think that Hervé was expecting the lines like what happened last year. It was just, there was basically somebody coming in the door like all day. Like there was no there was times where it slowed down a little bit, but there was basically people coming in the door all day. And of course, we know you're going to be there, Freddie. Anything different? Anything exciting?
Well, we were originally going to take the little blue boat again this coming year, but we're not going to take it. That way we got more room for all these new awesome products we keep getting in. So we need the space. But at this point, no new rod, but we were hoping to have one. But we've got all these different hooks, all these different rattles, all these different beads. It's just mind blowing, all the new stuff, and we've got 6 or 7 new products supposed to be in this week.
There you go, Eric. 168 days till CatCon, everyone. Get your tickets. The link is out in the description. Just remember to use code for there. It's just code 2stands, and that'll get you 10% off on any of the advanced tickets there.
And instead of a 10 by 20 like we had last year, we're actually getting a 20 by 20. So a lot more space because we got a lot more products. JG, the cost, you got to get with Stephen and Hervé because there's a base cost. I don't want to put it out there, and then you've got returning vendors get a little bit of a discount, and there's some other things that work into what your actual price is. So
yeah, there's different sizes and different locations and different yada yada. So
yeah, it depends on where you're at and what. Are you on a corner spot or in an aisle, or up front, in the middle?
And Freddie will personally guarantee it, as well as I do, that Steve and Hervé are some amazing, awesome people to deal with. Just great people. I personally can't thank them enough for letting me get involved with CatCon as much as I have, and for what they've done for me. So big shout out to them for that, for sure.
I'm sure we can work something out there, Martin. Don't you worry, buddy.
Oh, I missed that one. Mark throwing some stuff at you there, Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think everybody wants to meet Sharon.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And don't be discouraged if you've seen Steve posting the layout and it's not actually showing a YouTube booth. There is going to be a YouTube area. We know that. He's working on the actual.
Even if we have to commandeer an area, I guarantee.
But yes, there will be an area for the YouTubers.
There is enough of us that's going to be there ahead of time that we will commandeer. Michael is an amazing. What were we saying last year, Michael? What were we calling you? You and Uncle Jeep, and it was with the logistics and grabbing some. They were getting the chairs and just spare tables. And Gene Tillman, what's up?
Appreciate it, Rich. He said he fell in love with my hooks this morning. Love it. Love hearing people showing their love and support to us. But I love hearing how excited they are when they actually put the gear and use the gear. That's what makes it all worthwhile to me.
And I can personally guarantee that I'm going to say almost, just as a backup, just in case. But I can personally guarantee that almost all of FOA Gear is personally tested on the James River.
Yes. Every piece of gear that we've got has been tested on the James.
By me.
And on the Ohio.
Sure.
I've heard that gear is there to help you get your weight up.
That's right. It'll definitely get your weight up. And by me testing the gear, as the father, I can claim it, because by me, I mean stand 3, but. Big Wrench is saying the 2 cats that he caught this morning didn't like the hooks. Stand 3 is saying, and it's working, just saying.
So your gear is tested on the James River, you say? Interesting.
Yes, that's right. So we've 61 awesome people out there. Thank you. Jodi's show is going to be starting here in a couple minutes. I know Jodi's got she's going to be doing something here in a few weeks. And she's going to be starting at 8 o'clock on that Friday night. So I've talked to her about that, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, you just got
Freddie,
a hit.
Oh, we got a hit.
Come on, Fish. Come on, Fish.
Let's
Do
make it a
something.
fishing show. Team Snag and
Please.
Whiskers. What's up, Sean? Good to see you.
Please be a hungry and dumb one. Please be a hungry.
He's saying, "Where's the James River?"
Yeah. Is that like what time's the tournament? What day's the tournament?
Oh, there's Jeremy's Tournament Cats. What's up, JTC? Good to see you. That's right. That's right. Last year's Monster Hunt winner with 8 minutes left to go. I'm not bitter about it at all.
Not at all.
No, it needed
was it
to
the
be.
previous? Was it the previous year that he caught that monster flathead and came in second?
Yeah, the 12-pounder. Wasn't that the 12-pounder? Wasn't that when that happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a 12-pounder. Yeah, but so that's this weekend, 6 to midnight on Palmetto Catch channel.
Both Saturday and Sunday.
You fishing in that, Freddie? What do you got going on this weekend?
Yeah, well, let's see. Tomorrow, I got to take Nina out so she can win the 4th episode of the Panfish Nation Panfish Championship.
Cool.
So. And then Sunday night, I'm fishing in the Monster Hunt.
There you go. So tomorrow morning, what time is that? And that's on whose channel is that on tomorrow? Do you remember?
I think it's on Chad's. Let me see. Let me look.
I know we were talking about it.
Dockery's, but Dockery had some stuff come up.
Good to see you, Jeremy. And I'm joking. I was joking about that. Like, that needed to be, it was a monster hunt, so definitely needed to have a bigger fish caught last year. Of course, with that being said, I would have loved to have won the monster hunt, won a Palmetto tournament finally, instead of coming in second place again. But
I think we should stop talking about the winners and just start talking about who comes in second place all the time, Stan.
Well, Michael, that's what I've done. It's worked for me.
Well, I can still see that carp out there.
Look, she don't care if she gets first or second. As long as she gets first or second, so she makes it to the championship, that's all she's worried about. And Wrench, no, I don't have one made up. Yellow,
However,
but, we've got yellow, all kind of yellow gear. We can make one up, no problem.
I heard there might be something coming up with that, Freddie.
Oh, well, of course it is, Stan. Well, we've got 2 new things that are going to be dropping on the site here in the next, hopefully next day or so.
Hey,
First
cool.
off, everybody's been seeing those wonderful bright bite hooks.
And if you haven't seen that, stay right here and go check out some of the other videos. There's pictures of me catching some big fish on those bright bites. And by me, I mean STANday. Go ahead.
But this is our, basically, I haven't got the official name, but it might be the Bright Bite Tackle Pack or whatever. But, you're getting 4 Nina Ninjas, the green, the orange, the yellow, and then the red pink to go with the red pink bright bites. You get some little peg floats. You get the 8, the 6, and the 4-aught bright bites. You get the boogie beads.
The boogie beads, they work great, by the way.
And then you get a 4-pack instead of a 3-pack. You actually get a 4-pack of the buzz. So you get one of each color of the buzz. And
they work great.
A mixed variety of the duo pop. So it all matches that orange, yellow, green, pink, and red pack. So that's going to be on the site. Hopefully you're here in the next day or 2. And if you add all this stuff up individually, it's around $64 I think. I think we're going to put them on the site for 50 or 55. So you'll save some money by buying the pack instead of individuals. And then the next thing we're going to add on the site is going to be something like this. It might not be the Bass Pro one, but it'll be a tackle pack. And it'll look just like that.
Why would it look like that, Freddie?
Well, because, all these little spots, we'll take a couple of these out and leave a big empty space here, probably a big empty space here. So people can decide if they want this one with the Mumbo Jumbo spooks. They'll be able to pick whatever color Mumbo Jumbo, whatever hooks they want, whatever size dragon weights and color they want, what size duo pops they want, or what color. What color? Pretty much, it's going to be a build your own tackle pack.
So there you go.
You'll be able to pick the color of the spooks, whether you want the Nina's Ninjas or the Mumbo Jumbos. Then you get to pick your hooks, whether you want the Get 'em hooks or the Knockout hooks or the River Sticker hooks or the Bright Bite hooks, and then whatever colors, so you can build your own box.
Well, there you go. I think that's a great idea. And good luck to Nina tomorrow. I believe there's still a couple of spots. I think you'd have to get in touch with Lyle or somebody tonight. But I believe Lyle said last night on the bait shop there was a couple of spots left. Steve?
Oh, fish on.
Oh, look at that. Boom, boom, bam. I called it. And it's a fishing show now.
It won't say Bass Pro Big Wrench. That's just one of the empty ones I had.
Team Snag and Whisker, Sean saying that's a great idea. 922 says he wants Stand 3 to build a box and send him one.
JG, I will have to do some videos, actually, how I tie my different colors with different stuff. Oh, and
Way to go,
the Panfish tomorrow will be on Panfish Nation's YouTube channel. Chad will be running it tomorrow on the Panfish Nation StreamYard.
There you go. And Frank Lamprin says it's like Build-A-Bear, but for cat fishermen.
Exactly. We figured, some people might like spooks and rattles in one color, but their dragon weights and their sinker slots in a different color.
Oh, right. There we go. It's a fishing show.
There we go.
That's a beautiful channel right there.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all. He got a big head on him.
Perfect. Look the size of that tail. Like, he's going to grow. He's still got room to grow. Beautiful looking fish. Look at that.
Yeah, I wish I would have brought my lights. All right.
Great job, Steve. I was going to say if you had anything to say, but you just, catch the fish, drop the mic, you're done. Great job.
Yep, I'll let him speak for me.
There you go. Well, it's been, I appreciate you coming up, Steve. Always great seeing you out there. I know you've been doing a lot of lives. Without a doubt, anytime, my friend, you're always welcome. You ever get out on a Sunday morning, we'll get you on STANday. That is awesome. Nice channel, Cat. Absolutely.
Yep. Thank you.
And Michael, how about you? Anything you got coming up here?
No, I'm still getting tapped on my first rod, but thankfully Steve took all the pressure off of me. But no, I'm just I'll probably pack it up and then I'll head on over to Jodi's and listen and watch Jodi's the rest of the night, and I'll probably be home making up some rigs with some boogie beads on them.
Hey, and just a little tip out there for anybody that does panfish and saltwater. Those boogie beads, amazing for panfish, amazing for saltwater. They're basically like you'll find them in pompano rigs, whiting rigs. Those are basically the same type of. They're basically the same type of little floats that you find in those, but better because they've got the little wings on it, which helps out with a lot of things. And the brightness, like they're super bright, so they work great for that. Also, just saying. But anyways, with that being said, we're not fishing the. I think next Sunday is when Stand 3 is in the monster hunt. Well, definitely Sunday. Looking forward to that. What's that?
That's this Sunday.
Well, it's this weekend and next weekend. Oh, no, wait.
It's Saturday. It's tomorrow and Sunday.
What am I thinking?
I don't know.
There's so many things coming up. That was part of what I was going to talk about tonight. We got that. Then you got Austin's on September 16th.
Austin's is next weekend.
That's Austin's. It's next weekend. So, oh, he is fishing this Sunday night. He probably realized it, and I didn't. Because I'm surprised.
So I get to beat Stan 3 with the FOA gear on the show.
Oh,
sweet.
That's right. Stan 3 said this Sunday. Sorry. And then we got the couples tournament,
which is next month, which is the 16th, 17th, 23rd, and 24th. It's 4 days. It's a Saturday, Sunday, Saturday,
the
Sunday,
next 2 weekends after that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's almost 10 after. I didn't mean to keep everybody from Jodi's that long, but whew. Thank you, Steve, for coming up. Michael, Freddie, glad you could come up. And the donations are still out there for the link. I'm sure the help me out with KP Strong. That's still there.
Yep.
Helping out Kate
in a lot of in a lot of the channels and stuff. If you don't know what you need, if you want to send Caitlin money directly and you don't have her PayPal or her Cash App, reach out to me. I have links to both of them. We can get them to you if you want to send her some money directly.
There we go. And with that being said, we'll see y'all soon. Thanks,
See everybody.
I'll be out there. I'm almost better. Deuces.
Later.